What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome to another episode of the Narcissists Code. I'm your favorite self-aware narcissist, Mr. Mental Illness, better known as Lee Havoc across all social media platforms. This is your first time seeing my face or hearing my voice. I'm a clinically diagnosed narcissist, and I use my platform on social media to raise awareness for NPD, get more people into therapy like myself, and also validate the victims, survivors, and thrivers of said disorder, said toxic people, said toxic traits. Today's episode is going to be about how do narcissists react to being exposed? How could they react to being exposed? And all that other good stuff, bad stuff, and all that whatnot. So y'all, before we hop into today's videos, I just want to let y'all know I do have channel memberships available. To join the memberships, you get priority responses to comments and things like that. I do private videos, member only lives. Check out the link in my description of every single video, y'all, to check out the perks and whatnot that you get for joining the channel memberships. And also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you already haven't. But how do narcissists react to being exposed? So it really just kind of depends, y'all. You know, to most narcissistic people, reputation is absolutely everything. Reputation is everything to a narcissist, right? So with that being said, they're going to protect their reputation at all costs. At all costs. I get these porcelain crowns in it. I'm still learning how to talk like 9 months later. It's just like kind of frustrating. But they're going to protect their reputation at all costs. Like my reputation is like damn near like air to me. Like as I need air, I need my reputation to be good. So I love protecting my reputation. I love to have a good public image. I love for people to look at me like, you know, to look up to me, to look at me like I'm somebody worth following and things like that. But you get into a lot of these situations and into a lot of these dynamics where narcissistic people fear, one of the greatest fears is being exposed. We don't want people looking at us in a negative light. Most of us don't, yeah. Most narcissists don't want to be viewed in a negative light. Some people don't care. To some narcissists, supply is supply, whatever. So I'll go on about that later on. But most narcissists, y'all, do not want to be exposed. So if you expose them, or even the threat of exposure could have them reacting out of control, could have them going crazy, because you know how a lot of narcissists are super possessive over people that they are with. Like if I'm in a relationship with you, I feel like I'm possessive over you. Like there's a part of my mind that makes me feel like you belong to me. Like my reputation belongs to me more than anything. So I'm going to guard that with my life. I mean, some of them will guard. Like, absolutely. If you expose some narcissists, they might end your life. Let's just put it that way. And that's why I just tell people, be careful. Like, I'm not telling y'all, this is not me trying to silence you. This is not me trying to get you to shut the hell up. This is not me. Look, I promote healing out loud. Y'all know that's one of my things. Like, you do not have to suffer in silence. You don't have to heal in silence. You have more, like, you can heal out loud if you want to. I promote healing out loud. I'm Mr. Heal Out Loud. If they heal, whatever helps you heal. But you have to be careful, because some narcissistic people will absolutely try to send you to meet God if you expose them. If you tell people who they really are, they might try to send you to meet God. Not all of them will do that, y'all. This is not, again, I'm not trying to strike fear into your heart. I'm just trying to let you know that some people will do this. You mean, because shame is a great provocation for narcissists. Shame. A lot of narcissists try to avoid shame at all costs. So we don't want to be shamed, and you ruining our reputation by telling it. You ruin our reputation by telling the truth, y'all. That's crazy. You can ruin our reputation by telling the truth. Brings shame. The truth can bring shame. The truth can set some people free, but the truth can bring shame to others. The truth can get people locked up into a prison of shame. You know? So a lot of narcissists want to avoid shame at all costs. So if you expose them, or you threaten to expose them, or they think you're going to expose them, they might try to send you on up out of here. And you know, that's kind of slang for sending you to meet God. You won't have to look. You no longer have to get down and pray, because you will be face to face with Him. You know, that's the mindset of some narcissistic people, because they want to avoid shame at all costs. Another way that narcissists could react to being exposed is they could just try to expose you. They could just threaten you. They could just match your energy. Although sometimes that's what you're doing when you expose them. You're just matching their energy because they've started a smear campaign on you or something along those lines. So you want to share your side of the story. I need to say this. Sharing your side of the story, telling the truth, is not a smear campaign. Some narcissistic people, some toxic people will absolutely make you feel like telling the truth is a smear campaign. They're like, oh, you got a smear campaign going on right now. This is a smear campaign. You know what I mean? You're lying on me, so you started a smear campaign on me. You're a narcissist. The truth cannot and is not a smear campaign. It just is not. The narcissistic person might make you feel like you're smearing them because you're telling the truth about them, but you're not smearing their name, y'all. So something like I said, a lot of times when you are exposing the narcissist or threatening to expose them, they will react by threatening to expose you or by actively exposing you or by actively lying on you and things like that. They could threaten to release some provocative pictures or videos or whatever. They could have, like, if you threaten to expose them or you have exposed them, they can literally like have a reactive abuse tape that they can release. Oh, I got you on camera throwing stuff at me and hitting me and yelling and screaming. I'm going to release that. You see what I'm saying? They could just try to come back at you and match your energy and take you on up out of here. Take your reputation out of here. Like self-destruction. Like if my reputation is gone, so is yours. You know what I mean? If my reputation is gone, so is yours. So is yours. So they might try to fight fire with fire. But you know, when you fight fire with fire, everything gets burned down. You know what I mean? So just be very, very careful, y'all. Again, I'm not telling you not to expose them. I'm saying just be meticulous and be careful and protect your peace when you decide to expose them, because they're going to try. Some of them will try to send you on up out of here. Some of them will try to expose you, and some of them will start a smear campaign. Another way that some narcissists could react to being exposed or could handle being exposed, they just completely go off the grid. They completely shut down. They will stonewall you. They'll disappear. They'll ghost you. They'll just be gone for good. Some of them, because like if you have exposed if you have exposed their reputation, then they feel like, okay, and you have truth and receipts and all this other stuff. You have pictures and screenshots and all that other stuff. They might just disappear. They might go completely, zero dark 30. Turn the social media off. Block you on everything. They might go completely silent. They might move away. Quit. If y'all are working together, they might quit your job. They might quit the job. There's a few different things that they can do, but they can absolutely go silent and go ballistic. You may go silent and just disappear. Some of them will ghost you, because you've exposed them, and it's kind of like the gig is up, right? It's kind of like my reputation or my mask has run its course. So I have nothing like people know who I am now. So I'm scared. I'm afraid that people are going to see me. So I'm just going to disappear for a little bit. I'm gonna get ghost. I'm gonna get gone really, really quickly, so people don't know where I am. People don't know what I have going on and things of that nature. You know what I mean? So that happens quite a bit, y'all. Where they will just stonewall you, they'll ghost you, and they'll disappear if you have ruined their reputation or if you are threatening to ruin their reputation. So you have to be very, very careful in a lot of these circumstances. You know what I mean? And then, like I said, another way that the last way that narcissists could react. There's other ways too, y'all, but they slip in my mind right now. But another way, but the last way I'm going to talk about today is they could just literally start to threaten and harm themselves. Like if you expose them or you threaten to expose them or whatever, they might threaten to harm themselves. They might threaten to send themselves to meet God. They might just say things like, well, I don't want to live anymore. I can't handle this anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. Blah, 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 boo, 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 beep, beep, beep. They'll say all of that stuff. They'll do all of that stuff. They'll go above and beyond the call of duty to try to hurt to make you feel guilty about this situation, to make you feel hurtful. So they might threaten to unalive themselves. Some of them, very, very small percentage. I feel like I need to say this. Very, very small percentage will actually carry out the unaliving of themselves. Some very, very small percentage. Very small percentage. But as I just say, even if they do that, it's not your fault, y'all. You're not ruining. They might try to make you feel guilty, threaten to harm themselves, threaten to quit, threaten to do something else. They'll threaten social destruction, personal social destruction. It is not your fault, y'all. You exposing them or you telling them what you've actually been through, you're not ruining their life. You're not doing them wrong. You're literally just holding them accountable on a higher level, on a higher standard. So I understand you might feel guilt in situations like that, but just understand you're not ruining their life. You're going to ruin my life if you expose me. If you tell anybody what's going on, you're going to ruin my life. If you tell everybody what I did to you, you're going to ruin my life. So listen to that statement right there, y'all. If you tell everybody what I did to you, you're going to ruin my life. How does that sound right there? How does that sound right there, y'all? You're going to ruin my life. How does that sound right there? It sounds like they know what they have done. They admitted to what they have done. A lot of narcissists will not do that. They have admitted to what they have done. Then they are guilty. So you're not ruining their life. They ruin their life with their behaviors, with their toxicity, with their just lack of accountability. So you are in the position of power. Stay in the position of power, y'all, and protect your peace at all costs, because your peace is worth protecting. And if you don't protect your peace, somebody else will come and take it from you, y'all. I promise you that. But anyways, y'all, gonna cut this thing short. Of course, like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Join the channel memberships. Check out the self-love journal that's on Amazon. Thank you so much for tuning in. Mental Illness is out. Peace.